Hi, I'm Deb from Skein Sisters. I'm here with Julia today, and she's got a project that we're going to have a look at. Now, let's have a look, Julia. It's an exploration station by Stephen West. And tell us the story of this one.
Oh, so I have started this one about 4 times. So I'm very, very picky about my colours, and I undo every project that I ever start. So I finally found a combination that I'm happy with, and it's my new favourite yarn, Moonsock. It's my first time using it, and
So here it all is.
I'm now
here.
obsessed with it.
Yeah, it's from Life in the Long Grass, and it is a 20% silk and 80% superwash merino blend, and we've just got a whole lot in too, so it's a perfect time to actually choose colours. Anyway, sorry.
I don't know what else.
So you started off with...
My first one was quite a low contrast one.
And we're going to show mine. So more like this. See, it's made with 4 colours, but I've got 4 that are very, very similar, like this one, and this one, and then the silver grey. So you get a real kind of, just a shimmer of colour rather than something really distinct.
Yes, and then my second or my third one was a very high contrast one. I had black and white and pink and red, my favourites. But
yes, so something like Janine's exploration station.
Gosh, that's beautiful. I love that.
It's totally beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
And can I just say, look who's home again.
Hi.
I'm very excited to have her back. So Janine used a pale pink, this kind of creamy speckled pink, a hot pink, and a dark teal ink colour for hers. So, that's number 2 and 3.
Number 2 and 3. So this is number 4. And I'm finally
pretty.
happy with my choice. So I love that it's kind of a medium contrast. I've got all 4 colours within kind of the purple family. And I've got one quite variegated colour here, jellyfish. And the others are more solid and semi-solid. So that makes a really nice combination in this section where you knit them all at the same time in these patterns.
It's very pretty, Julie.
Yes. The amazing thing about this pattern, and if you've never done a shawl before, we always recommend it. It is so much fun, and you learn a whole heap of stuff which will then lead you to some of the trickier Stephen West and really beautiful lace shawls. So you start off just using each colour on its own through here, and then you start doing a little bit of brioche, and you've got rouge, haven't you?
Yep.
And if we look at it on the other side, see how that paler one just shows up on the other side. So you're using 2 there, and in this next section are we using 2 as well?
Yes, also 2. Yeah, that's a slip stitch ribbing kind of thing.
Yeah, and then up here again we're using 2 different colours. So in just sort of stripe effect. So you're always kind of moving them together and combining them. So that's the real trick about choosing colours for this pattern too, is that you want 3 that work really well with each other, and then a 4th that's a higher contrast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you haven't got far to go.
No, I'm almost done. It's
Whoa.
quite a quick knit, I think. Just
Yeah.
because I like it so much.
Another thing I also wanted to just say is that Julia was like, I'm almost, it's almost too big for my needles. But the thing with circular needles, if you've never used them before, you can have super, super long projects on them, and they just bunch up. So just because the shawl is going to be, say, 1.5 metres long around its outer edge, doesn't mean that you need a needle size. On something like this, I might still be using an 80 centimetre needle and really have it really, really bunched up. So I think it's better to be bunched than try to stretch it all out, isn't it?
Unless you want to stretch it out and look at it, which is what I like to do.
Yes, maybe if you want to
After every round.
admire. So we haven't got all of the colours that you've used, have we?
No,
So let's just talk through which ones you did use. So we've got jellyfish and rouge.
Yeah.
And then you also used...
I think I've got rose garnet.
Oh, they're over there, aren't they?
Yeah. Rose garnet and damask.
Yeah, so that's really very subtle, very quite similar to each other. But I'm going to drop things. So what we do have, which I think would also be totally beautiful.
Oh yeah.
We've got crush and... Gee, piece. I can't carry anyone. And plum. Like, that's
Let's have a look at that.
Aw. That's
really pretty.
Very pretty.
Well,
Pink's rule. Pink's rule.
thank you for showing us. I can't wait to see it on.
Yeah.
Too.
I know. We're going to have to do
Excited.
some blocking as well. That's another good
Yeah.
video to do,
It gets
isn't it?
more exciting.
Okay, see you soon.
Bye.